Well guys, we're back to doing FlorenceBallardA3060 reviews. Today we've got some Lenor Unstoppables, which is an in-wash scent booster. A lot of people tend to use these. I've given them a go from Washing Machine Guy when I was at his, and I absolutely love the smell of them. So we're going to test them out for ourselves, see how well they'll work on two sort of denim jackets. And you're watching FlorenceBallardA3060 on film. So, comes a nice sort of handy bottle, 194 grams, and they should equivalent to, how many washes? I don't think it does. Recycling, yes. It's recyclable as well, as long as you remove the packaging. You've got your dosing cap on top, and if you want to give a test of the fragrance, just give the bottle a squeeze. Very nice smell. It's recommended by Ariel, especially if you use that powder. Like an aqua blue, and they're the fresh fragrance. So these are not like detergent. You just add them to your machine, and it basically keeps the fragrance going. So sometimes with, especially those who use tumble dryers, your detergent and conditioner tend to fade once you put them in the dryer. And after the load comes out, it tends to have that fade away. It keeps it just fresher for longer as well. It has a more nicer smell to it. I did a load of colours in the Zanussi washer dryer at Charlie's, and my colours load still smells of the Unstoppables that we used that day, so already you've got a good review on that. Right, and that was 9th of April we used that, so you know. Fascinating sound. Right, so I'm not going to use the Miele for my review. I'm going to be bringing out my other machine. For those who don't know, this is my Hoover 6 Interact model from the early 2000s, because we're not doing a detergent test, so therefore hot water has, it's a hot and cold fill machine, but hot water has nothing to do with the effect of how these work. That's why I can do that. So I'm going to give that a go and see how we do. So the dosing instructions on this, it's not like your detergent. You either dose 1 full cap for a real boost or 3 caps for a stronger fragrance. All on your custom liking. We're just going to do 1 cap on this. So what you do is you open the machine and you put it into the drum. Pop open the lid, and there they are, little beads. So just say 1 full cap. Most people don't put the cap in. I wouldn't. There you go, that's 1 full cap. As I say, just in like that. Do not put it in your detergent drawer, because it otherwise tends to become gungy and will leave a sort of leftovers in there. I have seen many washing machines on eBay and in the British Heart Foundation that I used to work in that used to come in with all slime and sludge in the drawer, and it was all leftovers from these Unstoppables. Many people thought it was liquid or gel. I was like, no, it was the Unstoppable stuff. Okay. I thought we'd do 2 items, because what we're going to do, one of these is going to be tumble dried and the other is going to be hung dried, so we see how the smell really goes on that. Add your detergent as usual and your conditioner and whatever else you need, and set the program. So I'm going to be using a 40 degrees Celsius cycle and a normal acrylics, which is express wash. See how that goes. The only problem I will point out about these, if you can see, there's some on the door glass there, and sometimes with machines that use low water during the wash, they tend to sort of sit on the seal or so. But it should be fine. They'll dissolve eventually. I think that's why some people do put them in the drawer. It's not entirely bad to go in the drawer, but you just got to make sure your machine would take it in. And that's the problem. It's not. A lot of machines of today fill for long enough to take them through the drawer. Maybe for an older machine, like early 2000s, or if you've still got 90s or 80s machines, they'll work, because they use a lot more water in the wash, but they just don't particularly flow through very well. When the machine drains though, for the spin, we'll be able to tell how the wash water smells. quite an absorbent load, but I thought we'd test it on something different. As you can see, it seems to be going well anyway. I've used a detergent, which I'm not going to name the brand of, but I've used one that's got pretty much no fragrance to it at all, or that runs out very quickly. So this will really put this to the test. Spin there. You see it all comes out, so I can actually smell them though. It's quite a nice fragrance to it. Right, so we've just taken in the conditioner for this, so it'll be interesting to see how that smells when it drains. You can still smell but it mainly resides in the fabrics rather than the actual. Right. So, first thing I can say, they're really dry, because this was done on the 1600 RPM spin. Let's check how these smell, shall we? Oh, divine. So, can only smell a bit of the conditioner, but actually I can't smell any of the detergent, as I did say I used a low fragrance one. It's not even one that is low fragrance, it just is not very good. But I can smell those unstoppables. That's the first test. Let's see how they do after drying. One of these will be put in the tumble dryer on low heat. The other one is going to be either line dried. We'll do line dry actually, because then you get the outside air and an ice cream van going past. Right, let's go. So, the corduroy one is going to come out here and be dried in the sun. It shouldn't take long because it's quite warm today, and it's not much left in this water-wise. Alright. God, I didn't realise that our line struggled that much. Okay. So that one is being line dried. The other one is going to be dried in the dryer. Low heat only, because I don't want to frazzle these. And as I'm showing this, that I use no tumble dry sheets. I do have some, but they've got to be. Got to clean the lint filter first. Normally I'd actually dry outside with the tumble dry, but low heat, so we're not putting on anything else. Not going to do anything in there. High heat, for about half an hour maybe. Come back to you when that's done. And here's the final fragrance test. Just brought this in from outside. This is the corduroy one, and the one in the dryer. Test the one in the dryer first, because this is the one that most likely will be affected, because it's been on drying. Wow. Definitely a lot more stronger on the interior. Oh, wow. It's like taking back to my childhood or something, this is. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's lovely, that is. So, if you added dryer sheets as well, probably include, but you don't need it with that. Now the outdoor one, it's quite windy out there today, so I wonder if anything's been blown on this. Give this one a check. Okay. Still quite strong on that. In fact, yeah. In fact, I can't even smell anything else on that. That's just, considering that's been out in the wind, because I eventually changed it upside down and hung it from here. Bit of sun. Wow, I'm impressed with that. Wasn't expecting it, because no matter what detergents or conditioners I've reviewed, whenever anything's gone in the dryer, it's always come out a lot weaker. But this smells like it's just come out the washing machine again. I wonder if the same would be for a washer dryer. You probably would actually, because you're drying it with the same steam and whatnot. Right, conclusion time. So, final review and conclusion on these Lenor Unstoppables. Yes, an unstoppable fragrance, I'll say. I mean, wow. I wasn't expecting things to smell like that, considering I did use a detergent that had no fragrance to it really, and a conditioner that was not the strongest. I can't even smell the conditioner, because this is just all I can smell on there. Good thing, I like the way that you can squeeze this and get a little example of the fragrance from it. They do another one, it's like a gold one I think it is. Wasn't really to my liking, but they do come in other ranges. You can literally buy this at any supermarket or convenient. I don't know about convenience stores will have them, but some supermarkets do their own brands. I've seen Sainsbury's and Tesco do these. I got this from Sainsbury's for £3, but I'll link to all the places you can buy them from and all the different ranges. You can also explore other fragrance boosters, is what they are. But personally, I've tried this, and I tried this sapphire blue one from Tesco. Honestly, they smell amazing. I could smell it all around the house when I was in the dryer, so yeah, doubles up as an air freshener, I guess. But no, it's good, especially is good for stuff you're storing away, like towels, bedding, stuff that, or if you've got, like, say, holiday clothes and you want to wash them and then keep them in your suitcase, you take them out when you get to your destination, they'll still be fresh. And even the stuff that you wear, you can wear it a lot more than what you normally wear it, because it still smells strong. I've still coloured stuff that's in my drawer that's been in there since the 9th of April, and that's literally been nearly 2 weeks. Still smells as strong as it did. So yeah, honestly guys, please go for these. A range in different prices and sizes. I think there is a larger size you can get of this, but depends how much you're using them. I won't be using them in every wash, just certain things that I want to keep fresh. And they don't hinder on any rinsing performance either. They don't produce any extra foam. The only thing I will just say, this did unfortunately happen on the machine. Did just get one there that decided to not dissolve. But if you've got machines that use a lot more water, it doesn't create any like limescale. All you just do is just give it a quick wipe. Just don't put them in the drawer of your machine, because some people do actually put them in the drawer and it creates a bit of a mess. I mean, I might be able to get away with it because this uses hot water, but I just wouldn't try it anyway. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And there'll be more reviews coming up, as well as more washing machine videos and whatnot. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.